Are you ready for the test now? Take a piece of paper and your pen and get set, go. I'll just say pick out the prepositions and name them. Okay? Now I am giving you the sentences. You have to pick them out and name them. Okay? Little Jack on a, I'm going to pick out a few nursery rhymes so that I'll see how you're able to identify the prepositions. Little Jack on a sat in a corner. Next one. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. She read the address on behalf of the staff, on behalf of the staff. The cat jumped over the wall. Are you taking down? Next one. A fair little girl a fair little girl sat under the tree. Next one. Prove your worth instead of talking. The the tiny box was kept between the books. The tiny box was kept between the books. He met her at the cyber cafe. He met her at the cyber cafe. In spite of his poverty, he is very kind. Or he is very hardworking, I'll say. Next one. On account of power failure, the machines could not run. Okay, I've given you 10 sentences. Now what is that you have to do? Pick out the prepositions and name them. Now you find in these 10 sentences simple prepositions, compound prepositions and phrase prepositions. Now it's all mixed up here. You just have to identify the prepositions and you have to name them. Come on, start working and let's see. It's a very easy test. You can easily become a superstar if you get your answers correct. So 10 on 10 you get, okay? 10 on 10 if you just get all the answers correct. And I'm going to give you a big superstar. Finished? Let's check up the answers now. Little Jack Honor sat in a corner. Which is the preposition here? In. In is a preposition. And what preposition is that? And name them I've written. So it is a simple preposition. Because it's just one syllable. In. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Which is a preposition here? On. Again, simple preposition. She read the address on behalf of the staff. She read the address on behalf of the staff. Now, which is the preposition here? Is it on or is it of? This is on behalf of. On behalf of. And what preposition is that? It is a phrase preposition. A group of words put together to give the force of one single preposition. So, phrase preposition. The cat jumped over the wall. Which is the preposition here? The cat jumped over the wall. Over. Okay. What preposition is that? Over. Is that single syllabled word? No, it's double. Over. So it is compound preposition. Next one. A fair little girl sat under the tree. Which is a preposition here? Under. Sat under the tree. And what preposition is that? It is under. Compound again. Prove your worth instead of talking. Prove your worth instead of talking. Of is a preposition, but here instead of, together it makes a phrase preposition. So, it is a phrase preposition. Now, next one. The tiny box was kept between the books. The tiny box was kept between, that is one book and the other, between the books. So, which is the preposition here? Of course, you know it. Between. Between. It is a compound. Compound preposition. He met her at the cyber cafe. He met her at the cyber cafe. Which is the preposition here? At. He met her at the cyber cafe. So, what preposition is that? At. Single or a simple preposition. It is a single syllabled simple preposition. Next one. In spite of his poverty, in spite of his poverty, what's the meaning of poverty? Being poor. In spite of his poverty, he is very hardworking. Now, which is the preposition here? Of or in? Together, a phrase. In spite of. Okay, in spite of. So, it is a phrase preposition. In spite of is a phrase preposition. And the last one, on account of power failure, the machines couldn't run. On account of power failure, the machines could not run. Okay, now tell me which is the preposition here. You can see of, you can see on. Yes, you guessed it right. Together, it is a phrase preposition. Now, I am sure I could see you ticking off. I think all the 10 sentences you have identified the prepositions and you have named them correctly, and I gave you 10 on 10 and a big star. Let's have a quick recap of what we have done. So, we are picking out the prepositions here, all the three: simple, compound and phrase prepositions. Little Jack Honor sat in a corner. In is a preposition and it's a simple preposition. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. On is the preposition, and it is also simple because these two are single syllabled prepositions. Next one, she read the address on behalf of the staff. On behalf of. Together it makes one single preposition, and so it is a phrase preposition. Next, the cat jumped over the wall, and over is the preposition, 2 syllables, so it is compound. A fair little girl sat under the tree. Under is the preposition, under, 2 syllables, so it is a compound preposition. Prove your worth instead of talking. So, instead of is a phrase preposition. The tiny box was kept between the books. Between is a preposition, 2 syllables, and so it is compound preposition. He met her at the cyber cafe. At is a preposition, and it is a simple preposition. In spite of his poverty, he is very hardworking. In spite of is a preposition, and it is a group of words, so it is phrase preposition. On account of power failure, the machines couldn't run. On account of, it is the phrase preposition. A group of words together giving the force of one single preposition is a phrase preposition. I am sure you won't have any doubt whatsoever in this chapter, preposition.